Hey, welcome back, Wanderers. Okay, so we're gonna go and pick up where we left off earlier, and I'm doing some last-minute raid Shadow Legends, trying to get the faction war keys resources. At any time, we are building. I'm gonna try it out, um, only because I want to see if it actually can work. I'm gonna see if this works or not. Well, they can get to the beds. I know it's all about pathfinding. I did this with a world I had earlier, many months ago. I don't know if I even still have that world. Okay, you need to get the hell out of the way so I don't hurt you. You rude asshole. Now it's about getting the beds under there. That's going to be. There we go. It does work. Okay. I want to get 20 villagers in the village, but I want them to be secured. I don't think this actually does what I want it to do. So this is one, two, three, four, five. It's still five across. It's still 10 on this one wall. But it shouldn't be too much of a problem. I know aesthetically speaking, that's pretty gross. Um, let's go see. Because once I get the village going pretty decently, I am going to go off and explore. Ooh, ooh, silk touch and unbreaking. Oh, that'd be worth it. That'd be so worth it. Okay, we got to start working on getting a Fletcher. I know I saw some gravel around here. There is. I haven't made a sword yet. Okay, here we go. Technically, only need to mine these two items. There's one. You're kidding me, right? Come on. There we go. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So, be using, and there it is, Fletcher Station. Perfect. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab our trees and our torches. I should be making a water bucket, but I'm excited about hopefully getting a trade in with that um, wandering trader before he blows up. Speaking of blowing up, all right, that's west, that's north, that's east. Oh, I don't have any torches. Okay, well, let's just do this then. We'll just do this. This is okay. Anything's better than nothing. And since I'm going to be focused on this particular area, and I know farming dynamics would suggest differently. Now, my next thing is to try to figure out how I want to roof this place. And do I want to create a, I think we're going to go with this. So my guess is that I'll probably have to go another block tall on that end, which is not a bad idea. And now the reason why I put the ladder differently is because I don't want to take chances of a villager getting stuck in the ladder like they do at Pineberg all the time. It's annoying when it happens. All right, here we go. More importantly, will this save a spawn point for me? It's worth a try at 100 lives, but really this is all just about making sure that they're protected. I don't really need them to. Okay, now that's negative particles coming off of there, which means we have problems, right? Somebody, invariably what happens, it doesn't matter what does never matter what door I put out there. They'll always want to come in the opposite wall. I don't know what that is about the game. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, um, okay, so we're going to need more wood, and I'm going to say that this is a ceiling that's high enough. One, two, three, right? No, because I have to go even higher. Shit. If I go too high, that means the golem will spawn on the inside. I don't want that to happen. I don't know if bunk beds are going to be worth it. I think we have enough space for 20 villagers in here. And that's the thing is that I'm thinking about what's it going to take to keep them safe, like locking it down. I don't want to have to lock it down too much. I don't know. We'll test it out and see what happens. All right, let's head back out this way to pick up some more wood. It's always better to work from the ground up. I mean, from the top up. I mean, top down. Son of a bitch, I can talk. This way, I don't have to worry. Until they start making mobs that can climb after you, this is still the safest way to dismantle a building. Oh my God, I cannot talk at all today. I do not. Well, it probably came from out there. You know what? I bet if I put a fence along that area, that would probably shut that shit down pretty good. You know, I'm betting as long as they can get to it, they don't need the 2 blocks above. The only problem that I might have is them getting stuck in the ceiling, which would be, why not try that out right? Why not test that theory right now? Let's just do that real quick to see if that actually happens. I don't think it will. I know it might happen for me, so I got to be careful. Okay, seems like tomorrow I'm going to be doing some more mining. I think I might take that house down. I just need the stone. Um, he's still running around. I really want that silk touch on breaking iron pick because that is a fantastic enchantment. Because then when I finally do get some diamond, uh, I'll be able to create a fortune pick. All right, well, they didn't have any problems getting into bed. That's nice. What are we trying to do here? We're looking for torches? Yeah, we're gonna have to make some torches. Okay, so let's go ahead, start that off, and let's see if I can get into bed. Bed is obstructed. So for me, a bed is obstructed if it's up on the roof, if it's on the top floor. But if they're in the bed, that doesn't mean anything, right? That should be good. All right, so we need to make torches before I create a death pit in here. Um, do it. Do that wall. Do that wall. Do that wall. That should be more than enough light, honestly. So I've forgotten. Uh-oh. Did I err? No, okay, good. So I think, all right, so two picks. We'll do two axes, and that should do it. Well, I think. I heard the llama make a noise, which typically means that something's attacking it. Should be able to get six slabs out of this. There we go. Perfect. Isn't it always weird when you have like an idea how it kind of works out mathematically? It's just really tight design, you know? Really, really good design. Um, that being said, let's take a look and make sure that we're not getting any creepers. So far, everything looks okay. And I got a fishing pond here that I can explore. All right, so we're going to go and get some more stone. What I should be doing is doing some delving and 'cause this is like there's bubbles down there. Okay, so there's a diving hole. That's kind of cool. I don't know how the horses got out, but they did. I got to be careful about these spaces because if you leave too many things like this laying around, eventually something crawls inside, and you got to deal with that drama. I have enough ladder. Oh, I didn't bring my ladders. Fudge. Okay, that's all right because we're after this anyway. Right. Okay. So I think we're doing okay with the door situation, so we're good with that. Cats are doing their thing. That's what I was afraid of. All right, fuck it. We'll go back to the old way. That's fine. It's all right. I'm not gonna be disappointed. I thought maybe I'd be clever. I mean, if I added extra level to the ceiling, but I don't really want to because invariably what happens is that they'll spawn a golem inside, and then there will be no protection for them anywhere else. I don't, like I said, I don't want to keep them locked up. These villagers are not my prisoners, but I would like to keep them in a single spot that I can track and make sure that we're actually getting a head count that matters. Um, I guess 10 at the time is pretty decent. We can do, I think a single row right here is okay. I mean, it's not like I actually have enough beds for everything. And they can climb over this. We can climb over the beds. As long as they can get to the bed, they're good. What are we doing here? Charcoal, right? Okay. And then I'm going to come pop up here. Wait, where's my ladders? There we go. I need my food. I didn't get, I still didn't get any. I want to make a diamond, I mean, I want to make an iron pick, but at the same time, I kind of don't. I don't want to waste my time on a sword either. Sure. Should be alright. Once I can get enough emeralds together. I mean, I could always make a second floor, like I did at Pineberg. But that's not really the point of me doing this village craft. The point of this is to get resources together so that I can develop this map. What I don't like about Pineberg and why I don't play it is because my nether resources are literally 30 minutes away at a fast walk. Um, and I've tried building nether portals to make it go faster and it doesn't really work out. So I'm looking for something that is fairly tight. I don't know. I'm just, like I said, this is like doodling in a journal for me, really. See where it goes. And it's something to do when my brain chews on other ideas. Like right now, I'm trying to decide if I want to keep these books that I have collected. And that's the problem is that I don't want any more collections. I want functional resources. Or if I do have a collection, it's going to be of things that I create. I want to stop consuming and start creating more. And that's going to take um, making space for other things. I, I I own more now, which is mostly toys and games, um, than I have ever had in my entire life. In fact, I think I own more than I have ever collected over 10 years of collecting. It's just, I went crazy spending during COVID, mostly on RPGs, games, but also like we went to a couple of book signings, two at a convention, and well, actually no, two actually dedicated book signings events, and then two at a convention. And I want to keep those books, but I don't want them. Right now, all my books, all the books I want to keep, the things that I made tub, 16 quart Sterilite tub, not Rubbermaid, um, in my closet. And I'm like, that's not where books should be. I mean, I've got all my RPGs and adventure games on a shelf, and I've got my Gunpla unbuilt model kits, the majority of them on a shelf out here in my actual workspace, living space. I've got maybe a small backlog of convention exclusives in the closet. I'm going to build those too, including the one that everybody says is like super limited, but I personally don't think it is because the price is still under $50. Um, but point being is that I want to start using what I have and not just accumulating anymore. but there are still some things out there that I want to get. There are lots of little games that are coming out. There's a new Ghost in the Shell RPG made by the same people who made the Cowboy Bebop. Now, the Cowboy Bebop game did not inspire me. It is a retail. There's a retail pick it up, but then again, am I collecting it just to say I have it, or am I going to actually play it? Because honestly, I haven't thought about playing, or I mean, watching Cowboy Bebop, and I own the series on DVD. I have a copy of it on DVD, um, and yeah, I can't say the same for Ghost in the Shell yet. I am more excited for Ghost in the Shell. I think because I think Ghost in the Shell was one of my first. Hold on, I want to say this without being too dorky. Um, big kid animes that I got into. It's it is that. So it's got this like meaning to me. Like I have the Blade Runner RPG still on my shelf. I was thinking about selling that because I was like, I mean, I'm not gonna ever play this with anybody. No one's gonna want to sit down there and play some Moby existential exploration of their feelings. The group I run with is all about hack and slash, and although we could do a Colony Wars style RPG, we could, take the players out into the colonies where they did battles, where Roy Beatty talks about the actual, you know, uh, conflicts that they had to encounter out there, why he decided to rebel and come to Earth. You could always play the players as complete replicants. That's always a possibility too. The thing is that I know there are options, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, I want to have some kind of simplistic I want some simplicity to the situation. Now I have this here. Okay, so the idea is that I want to roof you guys up. Roofie. um, and this is not unlike what I did in Pineberg. I mean, it's kind of my default, but then eventually I'll dress it up and make it pretty. Cool. We've got, okay, so we got this. I don't really like that hopping. Once I get them all in here and just basically staying in here, then I think I will probably go ahead and lock it down. Um, let's go ahead and make some sticks and see if we can get some trade going. Let's see. It's not totally efficient, but it's better when you do it with spruce because you get so much more wood out of spruce. Uh, okay. Really? Okay. I think that's it. I don't think I can go very much farther than this. We are going to make a sword now because I've been running it pretty fast and loose without one. Of course, if I die, it doesn't make a difference. So we are not going to worry too much about that. I'm going to keep the moss blocks with me. See, like they're hanging out, but they're not like venturing out because everything they want is right there. Imagine that, for a government that wants to try to like make sure its population is safe and secure and producing, providing them everything they need in one spot. Could that be a bad thing? But again, they are free to wander. I don't want to lock them down. I might do that. I might lock them down uh, once I start diving in the mines. Yeah, see, look, they all came out. Look at that. all running around and having a good time. Leaving the door open because they're barbarians. Okay, let's get one more trade out of him. That's it. That's all I can get. 12. 11, not even 12, 11. Um, all right, well, that's cool. All right, so we have 4 cobblestone moss. So we're going to do that. Get those out of the way. And yeah, let's go get the rest of this wood from over here. Let me see if I can get this taken care of without getting mobbed. I want to see how many emeralds I can trade off of the Fletcher. And again, this is why I prefer doing this with spruce wood because you get so much more out of it. Just 4 saplings. You get close to a whole stack and for the change of actual logs. You can build so much out of it. Plus, I mean, I like the wood. It's a nicer look. Creates more of a rustic kind of feel. Okay. I'll come back out this way. I'm gonna come down here. I'm gonna get this stuff up into my inventory. Grab the saplings. Oh, maybe not. That's good. See? And then where's the torch? Oh, I didn't put a torch down, did I? I don't think I did. Did I? No, I didn't. Well, I'm just growing, not caring too much about how and where. That should be good enough. All right, next thing I want to do is lock down the garden. Here comes the farmer, as I said what I said. Thank God these guys aren't like the cats. Oh, that was not what I wanted. You know, that'd be ridiculous. Okay, I don't need the gate. Well, maybe I do. We're just gonna go ahead and take care of this piece right here. That's just I know what you are. I know what you're doing. It's not really for anything but food. I don't know that the farmer takes any trade items. And I'm pretty sure on a small farm like this, 4 torches would be enough. Okay, looking all right. Now, let's go get some stairs. Make this pretty. And I know I said I didn't want to put one right here, but I'm going to do it anyway. And if the villager gets stuck, the villager gets stuck. I don't care. So like in this like survival mode, we're just trying to make sure that nobody gets murdered. And I need some cows too. So, alright, let's go make a shovel. Can I do that? Do I have enough sticks? Oh, okay. So 11 is most we can get. Dude, I'm gonna want some light on the other side, so we're gonna be making some windows here. Uh, Damn, these villagers do love a brat. You know that? And that's great. Thanks. You want to get the fuck out of here now? Good job. So I do want to work with some persistence because I don't want to have a problem with. Cool, we got enough. Um, hmm, I don't have enough. Damn it. Okay. So let's see. Do we get it? Yeah, there we go. We got some trees finally. Still got to be careful about drown. All I need is a trident, and that's it. Game the fuck over. I mean, even with armor, I think that would be probably pretty scary. Fortunately, oak does grow pretty fast, and there's always a chance that apples will fall too. All right, here we go. How's this looking? Eh, pretty okay. The big problem is that they won't breed if I end up smacking one of them, and or if there's monsters nearby. So that's always an issue. Okay, let's see. Oh, I did that, didn't I? I was supposed to make another one. All right, so now we should be able to get that super cool pick from the wandering trader. Let's try not running after him with an axe in our hand. Uh, this has happened before. Fuck me. Damn it. I think I missed my opportunity, guys. What? I'm creating so many divots and I don't really fucking care. Well, I guess I lost the opportunity to get a really cool pickaxe. Kill me. I hit one of your villagers. No? Okay, you don't give a fuck, do you? You're a bad person. Alright, oh, this shits, man. That is actually pretty shitty. I don't even know where the hell it went. Where did he go? Did he just leave? I mean, I know I heard the llamas barking in the night. I don't see. Yeah, he's gone. Great. I'll probably find like a water bottle or something laying around somewhere. Groovy. Fine. I'm good. All that struggle for nothing. I love it. That is just the best. I don't want to go too close because then they'll get crazy again. You can make it long. And it's always a good idea to have at least one exit gate, two exit gates. You never know. Wild shit does happen. Things do happen. Now, normally I would just, I want it that way. Get some. All I need is one piece of wheat. There we go. Nah. All right, let's go get those cows. I swear I look like a creeper there. And normally you don't get up too many problems. Oh, come on. Oh, here we go. There's one of you. Where's the other guy? Here we go. Come on, dude. Come on, it's not that hard. I really do need to take the roofs off these buildings, though, if I'm not going to use them. Oh, I don't need a well, actually, I kind of do. Yeah, we could do that. We could do a multi-farm thing. Come on. Lost the other one. This is why you want a double gate. Okay, so we've been muted for a little while here. Um, I think we're going to try to get some actual mining done. Um, I don't think this is tall enough for a golem to spawn in here, and besides, they get access outside also. Uh, and as long as you can stand on the beds, move around freely, they should be able to get to the beds freely. I don't really need anything down here anymore. So pretty much I can just let them go to their own devices until such time as it's good to trade with them. All right, so we're gonna set up. Whoops, did that wrong. We're gonna set up my bar like I like to. I'll put that here. Put this there. I typically keep the bucket. Actually, you know what? Let's put the bucket right there. Um, that's for food. I'm gonna do this. It'd be nice to have a clock just so I can be more aware of when things are going. So the plan is basically I'm going to put a hopper up here and a hopper down here to feed into this chest. And I was going to do a composter on this end, but I'm not going to worry about that at this time. I'm going to grab all these items. I don't think I'm going to be doing much. I have to get more. We'll have plenty of wood. We're good. We're good for wood. We're going to grab this and this. I'm really disappointed that the wandering trader basically fucked off and I didn't get a chance to get that really awesome unbreaking silk touch iron pick because that would have been great to like stockpile unmined blocks of diamonds so I can get some massive XP out of that. So, like I said, things do happen. Um, I've got enough materials to go ahead and let's see what we have here. We're gonna make some more ladders. Do I have any? I do have some wood here I can do. I'm trying to think about how to deco this space. I kind of want it to be wide open visually so that I can see what's going on, but I also want to add some elevation. I definitely need a bed up here, so that's going to be a thing. I'm going to put this here, and this is going to go here. Well, I guess I'll just make that iron pick because I do plan to get down and get some diamond and shit. I want to get my fucking little ball of wax rolling here. Now that I now that I go ahead and make this, it will probably be I'll probably go ahead and be able to. So Trader will probably show up now because I did that, but that's okay. I'm kind of surprised he hasn't gone in here because normally when he loses the llamas, he comes inside and you know he joins the crowd inside. We're gonna let this go for a while. I'll put a torch here so that we don't have to worry about. Um, see, that's west. That's northeast. Let's put a torch right there. We'll put some torches around here, then we don't have to worry about. No, that's right. You can't torch that space. It's okay. We're not going to worry about it. I'm just trying to keep mobs from spawning underneath everything. Um, yeah. Okay. Got plenty of cow shit going on. Sorry, did not intend that, but it did happen. Things do happen. We'll have to make some more torches because I'm running out of torches now. I'll put that there. What the heck? So I got a ton of gravel because I have a feeling that I'm going to probably want to actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 20 is enough. Oh, I don't have enough fucking sticks. There we go. That's all I needed. All right, so there we are. Um, you know what? I might as well, huh?